name is Joshua Dugan. I'm the outside supervisor here at Oak Creek Golf Club. And just having someone like her here is really just something that we need at our club. A young black woman, she plays here all the time, she practices here all the time. I think that the key is consistency, and that's one thing that she is. She's consistent, she's good, and she comes and she enjoys, and we enjoy seeing her here. Every time she comes, she's a joy, and she's always asking questions and just trying to get better, and that's what we want her to get better. So we appreciate her here.
Hey everybody, Marvin Jackson here, and I'm with Eden Washington. She is a golfer, she's a student, she's a great writer, but today we're going to talk about golf, right?
Yes.
So how are you doing, Eden?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, and talk about this golfing that you're doing. I mean, it must be a surprise when people see you out on the golf course, a young lady, 14, a ninth grader, and you're out there with all these guys. You know, how does that feel?
It feels kind of like I'm a celebrity. They bombard me with questions, asking how long I've been playing and what's my normal score.
Why did you want to get into golf? What was it about golf? Did you try other sports?
Yes, I tried multiple other sports, and I just didn't click with them as well as I clicked with golf.
Do you think it would be a good sport for other young ladies? Because it looks like you're having fun doing it.
Yes, I feel like if other young ladies played golf, it would make it more inclusive, and I'll have other people to play with.
My name is Elle, and I'm Eden Washington's mom, and she's a junior golfer. The journey has been quite phenomenal. I did not know that she would enjoy playing golf as much as she has been. I think she really got into it last summer, 2022, when we attended the LPGA KPMG Championship at Congressional Country Club, and Mariah Stackhouse was there, and a lot of the children, of course there were other golfers. Of course there were other golfers there, but the fact that there was somebody there that looked like us, and the fact that she was very gracious and kind when she saw the children following her, and she just was very receptive, and that made me like her too, because I said, who is this? Why is everybody going so crazy behind this female golfer here? I mean, aside from the fact that she was the only one of us, but I wasn't into golf before my daughter got into it.
What is it about golf that you like? Has to be something that you really like when you get involved in a sport.
I like the fact that I don't have to exert a lot of energy to play golf, and I can play at my own pace.
What is it about the atmosphere of the golf course that you like?
I just like being around nature, and it's really quiet. It's not like, you know how football is really loud and stuff. I like the quiet and that I can hear my thoughts.
I hear that you're a great writer.
So I write, I also sew, and then I'm also getting into volleyball.
Okay. And I guess that would be a good sport for you to work out.
Yes.
During the off season. Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
What I like about the fashion in golf is how elegant it is. A nice button-up collared shirt with a skirt. It's pretty simple, but you can style it in multiple ways. Like if I had a shirt that has a navy blue color to it, I can pair it with a navy blue skirt to just like make the navy blue pop more.
All right. And I see you have a really cool golf bag. Talk about that. You look like you have it personalized with your name.
So this bag, actually my mom did. She took pictures of me while I was swinging and put my silhouette on the bag, and then she just put my name as well.
All right, so you looking real good when you go out on that course.
Yes.
Huh? Okay.
Let's go hit at the range.
Okay, we're going down.
When we went to the KPMG Championship last summer in 2022, and she actually got to see Mariah Stackhouse play, and she actually met her, then I think that's what sealed the deal for Eden. And she started taking it a little more seriously, and she progressed rather quickly once she put her mind to it that that's what she wanted to focus on and do. And here we are today. She's consistently leveling up, improving her skill and honing her skills and everything. And so, it's good. It's great to watch, actually. Because I played sports when I was in school too, but I didn't have the following that she has. And so it kind of pushes her as well, because now she knows that she has a community behind her that's watching her. It's an amazing journey. I just try to encourage her so she can be on the trajectory that she wants to be on instead of the one that I want her to be on. If she's, she has mentioned being a part of the LPGA. If that's what she wants, that's what I want for her. I don't want to push too much because I don't want her to lose interest. And so with that, we take everything in stride and go with the flow. If things align or sync with what we're doing and we can fit it in, we'll just go with it. As long as kind of like a feel good type of thing, as long as it's not disruptive or conflicts too much or at all. But yeah, it's really just about how everything just flows together and the synchrony of how we move and everything. And her school is one that will allow her to just kind of takes like college classes, not college credit classes, but the structure of it is like a college class. You go to class when you have you go to school when you have a class, and when you don't have a class, you go and you have your own time. You do what you need to do, and so her school accommodates for that. So which is why we can be here doing an interview in the middle of the day. A lot of students are still in school now, but she's already been to school today. And so that's the good thing. One of the things that I love about it, she's able to maintain her grades. It's not overwhelming. She gets the same amount of work that she might get in a brick and mortar school, but she has more flexibility and autonomy over her time and how she does her work and, different structures like that. I think it's a win-win situation when you get to do everything that you enjoy doing and it just works.
I'm in a program called First Tee, and they have me They have me volunteer to teach and coach the kids there, and I think I do a good job with the putting. But as for swing wise, I don't know how to tell people how to do that. Everybody has their own swing, so it's kind of hard to explain. We are on the range at Oak Creek, and I am hitting with my 7-iron.
All right. So, is that your go-to iron? Is that your favorite club?
It is my favorite club because it was the first club that I was the most comfortable with when I started golf.
So do you want to just kind of show us the swing first, I guess all the different things that you do to set up?
Okay, so first
and how you hold the club.
So when I hold my club, I normally interlock my pinky and my index finger, and kind of hold it like this. And then I make sure my right arm is kind of loose, so it'll make it easier for me to swing.
Right. And your left arm should be a little
straight.
Right?
It should be straight,
yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
When I set up, I make sure my feet are shoulder width apart, and
nice. What's very important?
Very important in my swing is making sure that when I follow through, instead of using my arms, I kind of use my hips and let my arms follow along with me.
Okay.
Which I'm working on that. So.
And the head thing.
That's very
important, right?
That's
eyes.
Making sure that you are looking at the ball. So, because if you're not looking at the ball or you look up before you actually finish hitting, you can potentially mess up your hit.
Okay.
got that swing that I like, girl of my dreams.
For like a few
And I
minutes.
like it, and I like it, yeah. You got that thing that I like. You got that swing that I like, girl of my dreams. And I like it, and I like it.
My favorite golfer is Mariah Stackhouse still.
Mariah Stackhouse.
Yes.
Yes. And she is, I think, related to a famous basketball player, Jerry Stackhouse.
Stackhouse, yes.
Yeah. And she played at Stanford, and they won some national titles or something, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And she's African American.
Yes.
And what does that mean to you?
It gives me motivation to keep going and kind of gives me like not a vision, but like it gives me an idea of what I could possibly be doing if I keep going.
Young girls want to get into golf. What would they do? What should they do?
I think they should start with first tee and because when I was in first tee, I started off with first tee and I was in first tee for a long time, and then they started inviting me to some of their fundraisers. And when you go to their fundraisers, you can network and meet other people, and yeah.
You got that swing that I like, girl of my dreams. And I like it, and I like it.
At First Tee, we teach kids how to play golf, but that's not our end game. Golf is simply our means to teach life lessons that build inner strength, self-confidence, and resilience.
It's more than a game. It helps them be more independent, more secure. It has given them more confidence, and I think that helps them with everything else.
Come join us at First Tee.
She had tried other sports and she was just not, it just didn't click with her. And I just asked her one day, I said, hey, they're opening the registration for golf this season. You want to try golf? And she was just like, yeah, I'll try. It was just, no particular enthusiasm. I don't think she really knew what to expect, but she's open. And that's one of the things that I appreciate about being her mom. She very rarely shies away from new things, even if it's something that she hasn't heard of. She's got friends that are like, oh, golf is so boring. She says, until you try it. And so, but she started with the first tee, and she's been playing for about 5 years. So she started with the first tee, and the first coach she had there was really exceptional with working with the children. All the coaches are, but she really clicked with that first coach she had. And he just encouraged her. She said to me one time, she says, "Mom, I don't really think I was playing that good. I think he just wanted to encourage me to keep going." And that's what happened. She just kept going, and I said, Eden, because he even says to me, she's like, oh, she's doing so great. She's doing so. And I'm like, what exactly are you doing out there? Because when they went out on the course, I would sit at the clubhouse and wait. I didn't know what she was doing. But I heard all these rave reviews coming back, and I said, yeah, Eden, I heard him say somebody else was doing really great too. And so it was just a joke for a while until we got to the championship last summer and saw Mariah Stackhouse, and I said, oh, okay. So like I said, that's when she started taking it seriously. Along the way, she's made significant strides in improving her game and skill and everything. And the people in the community start to take notice. They appreciate when a child is committed and when the parent is committed. That is really the driving force a lot of times behind whether or not the child will receive the type of recognition some of them really want. The driving force behind it really is the parents, because the parents have to be just as committed. And so with that, she's been awarded quite a bit this season. She's gotten 3 grants, one with the first tee, a game improvement grant. She's gotten another grant through the Queens on the Greens, which is sort of like a game improvement grant. With both of those, she was able to get new clubs. And she also got a grant for her designing, because she designs golf gear through I can't think of the name of it right now. Pause for a second. It is the Black Golfers Foundation. She was able to get a grant through them, and she's won a few tournaments along the way. She's run the Maryland Praisner Pro-Am junior event back in June. She had teammates, of course. There's a group of them. They played together. She never played with those girls before, and they pulled it out. So each of them had, you know, their special talents and skills that they possessed, and they brought to the group, and it just worked for them. It was exciting to watch that day too, and a few other tournaments that she's won along the way as well. Just recently, she's also and a recipient of the honorary membership at Oak Creek. So she's been highly recognized for her efforts this season, and for me, that's what keeps me going, because you know that's exciting. I'm like, well, I told the lady who recommended her for a lot of the awards that she got this season. I said, well, you know, last season was great. This season was even better. What in the world is going to happen next season? And she's just like, just stay the course. That's all she tells me every time, just stay the course. And I'm committed to do that because I'm curious now. We're going to ride this out and see how far it goes. Sometimes she does talk about wanting to be a LPGA member. I don't push that so much. I want her to enjoy it. I don't want to push too much where, you know, it seems like a chore. You know, you can push too much and then, you know, the child loses interest. I don't want that to happen. I want her to go at her pace, something that's comfortable for her. And if that's the trajectory that she wants to be on, she'll find it and it'll find her.
I know your mother does so much for you. And then the queens on the greens and different people like that. What would you like to say to your mom and those groups?
I would like to say thank you for helping me improve myself in being a better me, and also thank you for being a part of my village and elevating me to new statuses.
Favorite foods?
My favorite foods are Ethiopian, Mediterranean, and Korean.
Okay, sounds healthy. I don't know if my favorite foods are that healthy, but favorite movie?
The Devil Wears Prada.
Okay, that's a good one.
In the future, I would like to write about a few golf, you know, articles about things that are going on in the sports and golf industry.
Any aspirations to play women's professional golf?
Yes, I have a lot.
Okay, and what would you like to achieve if you get into women's golf?
I would like to win a few championships, and yeah.
All right. And would you have a nickname if you got in there? Maybe your mom's nickname that she calls you?
Oh, Miss E, yes.
Miss E. Miss E. Eden Washington. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And I like it, yeah. You got that thing that I like. You got that swing that I like. Girl of my dreams, and I like it.